Hello there, welcome to another This Week in Indie on Xbox Live. We have 6 whole games this week, all costing 69p. And the first of which is Flupp the Fish. Be faster. Well, I was hoping this wasn't going to be a Flappy Bird game. So we have a Flappy Bird game where you're constantly floating to the surface and bashing A makes you go down. It's not quite as rubbish as the regular Flappy Bird. Oh, I did that on purpose. I see, and now he's in a car. Well, it's cheap and cheerful, this one. It's distinctly lacking in sound, other than the jump and collect noises. It's amazing how you notice when background music isn't there. I find this mildly less irritating than regular Flappy Bird games, as you can probably tell, because I've lasted longer than, say, 2 minutes before going into a mad rage. Flappy Bird game number 2 now. I was hoping it wasn't going to be a Flappy Bird game, but it really, really is. So here we go. Okay, so it's a Flappy Bird game, very basically, and it's got swear words in. That's really sad. I was hoping for at least something slightly innovative, you know, but no, it's just a crappy Flappy Bird game. And by the way, I know I suck at these games. Please don't bother pointing that out. But, you know, I just don't want to be good at this. I really don't. Well, this is going to be a hugely depressing week, because I know there's at least 2 more Flappy Bird games to come. Lovely. There you go. Hooray! It's not a Flappy Bird game, I hope. Yeah, get on with it. Oh, I see, it's a colour changey catchy game. It's one of those games, if you don't know what colour the buttons are, probably won't help. However, this one handily gives you, telling you what button to push. Oops. Must collect the letters. Well, points for originality. I haven't played anything quite like this before. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, what? Oh man, this is hard. I see it's showing you where it's going to hit it and what colour it's going to be. Wow. Well, in fairness, they've gone with an idea and they've stuck with it, haven't they? And expanded it. See how many modes you can come up with. It's kind of like part puzzle game, part reactions test, part rhythm and action game, and I don't know, part something else. That's quite difficult, as you can tell, because every time I try talking, I screw up. And this is good, not amazing, not world-changing, just good. I think that this is the only real thing that is lacking is multiplayer, because that would be sweet. Now we have E.Y.E.R.I.S. As you can see, it's spelled oil in block caps and has dots in between, so maybe it's an acronym. We can only hope. Okay, so I'm a little blob. Do I want to avoid stuff or do I want to touch it? I'm pretty sure I want to avoid it. This is basically just like avoid survival on Geometry Wars. This is basically just unavoidable. I'm not really sure what this is going for, but it's not a lot of fun. As you can see, we have a game called Flappy Avatar. This is the second to last game we have. And I have a terrible feeling. Well, how about that? Dear God, people. At least Flupp the Fish was trying to innovate a little bit. This is just cynical junk. I am not playing this anymore. You can sod right off. Final game this week. I'd feign enthusiasm, but that's not worth the bother. This is the fourth Flappy game this week. 4 of 6 have all been Flappy Bird style games. So let's see if this innovates on the genre at all. Oh, I can change the colour of my bird. Wow. Steady on. Really? I have to tap A to make him fly? Wow. This isn't even trying. I'm sorry. People need to start suing for this stuff. Well, it's got the authentic difficulty, you know. So that's it. There's been 6 games this week, 4 of which have been Flappy Bird clones. Flupp the Fish, definitely the best of those. It's trying something different. Actually had 3 game modes. But otherwise, we had E.Y.E.R.I.S, which is just plain weird. Pick of the week, definitely Colour 2. Other than that, Flappy Bird, go to hell. Stop making these, people. I don't want any more of these next week, even though there's bound to be loads. You're not going to get rich selling these on Xbox Live indie games. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Just make something else. Make something better. Please. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more. I've got plenty of these other indie videos going on. And head to trialsforlife.tumblr.com for my blog. And I will see you next week for another This Week in Indie.